You want to destroy any run with great defense and stop any pass with the best Madden 24 defensive plays? You can smack that quarterback in his face. You can smack that running back in the backfield. Do you want to know the defense that does this on a consistent basis? Relax. I gotcha. Today's Madden 24 defensive play tip video is on the 3-4 odd formation, and the play is the cover 4 drop show 2. This play is very good against the run and good against the pass, especially in 2 wide receiver sets or less. This play can be found in the following playbooks as seen on the screen. Before we get into the setup, you need to set up your defense. You set your defense up like this. Put your fastest cornerbacks from fastest to least fastest in 1 and 2 spots. Your fastest linebackers across the board, especially your outside linebackers, your left outside and your right outside linebackers. You want these guys to be very fast. 87 speed and up. The higher, the better. Lastly, your defensive tackle, the big boys. Your 1 and 2 defensive tackle, you want to be your strongest and your heaviest. Number 1 being the biggest boy on your team and the strongest. Number 2 being the second biggest boy on your team and the strongest. Now your defense is set up. Lastly, coach's adjustments. Set your auto alignment to base and set your ball in air. You want to play the ball. Then you can put in match on your zone coverage. Let's get into the breakdown. Okay, so let's break down the run defense. Okay, we'll go up against random runs. We're playing against Nick Chubb. Let's go up against random inside runs. Now, great thing about this play is if you look at the run fits, your 2 deep safeties, your free safety and your strong safety are in run fit. So when that ball is hiked, depending on if it's going to the right or the left, they're going to come down and help on that run support. That is very, very key to this defense being so good at stopping the run. That's why it's been good for over the years. And I love this defense, especially in the red zone. But if you're having trouble stopping the run, try this defense. Now, you can just call the defense, and you'll see we'll just let it play a few times. It does decent on the run, but I'll show you a quick setup. If you show blitz, and then I like to take my user and put them back behind that nose tackle. This, for some reason, they shoot the gaps easier. Right there, Nick Chubb is just being a beast, but we'll show it again. Show blitz. Put them in a spy, and I put them behind that nose tackle. Don't know why. They just get in the gaps much easier, especially on inside runs. Now you do have to be careful because if it comes towards your gap, and if you're using that guy, I usually use it as free safety. But if you're using that guy and they come towards your gap, you gotta shoot that gap and get in there. Show blitz, spy. I like to back them off, put them in the center, right behind that nose tackle, and smack this guy in his face. Now let's break down stopping a pitch play. We'll pick random pitches. Same setup, baseline, put this guy in a spy, and then we think he's going to run to the right, or we think he'll run to the right, so we can crash to the right, but he's probably running to the left because we know it's a pitch, but he's running to the right. You see right there? Smack him in his face. Crash that D-line out. I like it. 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 We're making contact in the backfield. You also can click down on that R3 toggle when you know it's a run. It's been in every Madden. It makes everybody just attack the ball carrier. Come down. Those cornerbacks, just click down on it. Everybody will start running down there. See, just like that, guys. Most of the time, if you're disciplined in this game, you'll get stops. You'll get stops. You'll get turnovers. because people get used to running the same play, and just because someone can't stop it, they'll keep running it. But as soon as you stop it, you take them out of their comfort zone. Or you just watch me and I'll show you plays where they can't stop. Counters, random counters. I don't think anybody runs counters, at least with the receivers. But these little counter runs, I run a lot of counters. But we're smacking you in the backfield, son. Now, stopping counters, you got to be careful because it'll get your defense going one way. So you got to be able to use her. When your defense goes one way, you got to be able to notice that. Look at the running back. Always look at the running back. If it's a play action, it's a play action. But look at the running back. Because they do a certain thing when it's a counter. They kind of wait over there. You see how he kind of like pause and then he takes off? You'll notice it's a counter when he does that pause. He'll pause like he's going to the left and then go to the right. Pause like he's going to the right and then go to the left. You see that pause? That's when you know it's a counter. So this is the blitz, guys. Really, really simple. Same setup as before. Okay? Show blitz. Okay? Blitz all linebackers. That's the different things we do. Okay? Then I like to put the user, I'm using this guy. I like to put him in a deep zone and push him over this A gap. Okay? And then you can QB contain if you want, if you're playing those rollout quarterbacks, or you can just crash that D line in. Simple as that. Play the pass. I user whoever is coming across the middle of the field. Whoever is coming across the middle of the field first. So I look behind me, or I just look and see what's going to be coming near me across the middle of the field. And that's the first person I go to. Try to put myself in between that person and the ball. Okay? Because if it's going to be a quick pass, usually it's going to be the tight end if they have a tight end, or 85 or 8. So when I'm doing this, I'm looking at 8 or 85. And 85 got it off. For some reason, the blitz did not get through. Let's see, why did that not come through? Oh, he broke a tackle. Deshaun Watson broke a tackle. What? Did he even get touched? Wow. Wow. He beat that tackle like he beat that case. Okay. But same setup. Let's QB contain this time, just in case Deshaun one's out. Okay. Smack him in his face. Okay, now this is with the running back rolling out to the left. Same setup. Show blitz, blitz linebackers, crash D line in, QB contain. Put this guy right here. Put him in this spot. That's with the running back going out. But I'll show you something that's really cool. Okay? You can do your setup, show blitz, blitz all linebackers, crash D line in, put this guy in a deep zone, and then you can either take the defensive end and put him in a hard flat, or you can take that linebacker. But just do the same thing. Occupy 77, get your coverage, and the linebacker, the defensive lineman is covering that guy just in case he passes it quick to that running back. So running back is going out. We still have pressure. This guy's getting smacked in his face. If he does pass it, we have this guy in a hard flat coming over here covering. So he's not going to get anywhere if that does go. And you can do the linebacker too as well. I'll show you. Show blitz, crash D line, blitz all linebackers, put him in a deep deep zone. We'll take the linebacker this time, put him in a hard flat. Get over here in this pocket, occupy, smacked in the face. Linebackers covering them also. Different things you can do. You can show blitz, blitz all linebackers, crash D line in, put him in a what's the name, and let's just man this guy up. We can also do this right here. If we think he's sending that running back out, you'll still get pressure, and he'll still have to make a quick read. He'll still have to make a quick read. Very hard to stop. The only way you can stop it is if you actually 55, that's three. We taking this to the house. The only way you can stop this is if you actually go up against a set where there's 3 or 4 receivers. You only have 4 deep uh defensive backs. So sometimes if they have a bunch set, they'll have an overloaded side. So you got to be careful of that. Now the great thing about this defense is you can actually go into that blitz setup. Just don't blitz. Put hard flats on the field. Play the pass if you think he's passing. And just go into your regular coverage. Okay? It's a really good. Don't you go run that ball on me again. Like I was saying. Okay? Let's put this spy right here. Let's use this guy. We act like we're doing our blitz. This guy in the deep zone. Let's cover the middle of that field. Yeah, yeah. You see, really good coverage. Okay, really good coverage. Okay, you don't have to put him in a deep zone. You can put him in a mid read if you want. Still come through and smack him in his face. So play with your opponent, man. Try different things. Don't always blitz. Make it look like you're blitzing because you didn't sit the heat on him once and smacked him in his face. But then you just go out there in the coverage. And he slid that time. But as you see, nothing is open. And right here, we're just going to go up against random passes and just see how good this blitz works. Random passes. I have no idea if they're sending that running back out or if they're not. They're blocking it. We'll just show you. This is against the computer. Just random passes. See how good this blitz works. Now you got to be careful and pay attention to those receivers. Yep. Yep. Nothing is open, guys. You know what? I think he's sending that running back out. Let's just put that over there just in case. See if he got this. Is why I said you got to watch out for these 3 receivers. So we got to watch out for 8. I'm just watching 8. And you see, running back is covered. And this is a random play. Show you how great this defense is. Chubb went out. Chubb is going out. Covered. Covered. This little corner route. Oh, I thought it was a corner route. This little in out route towards the middle of the field. That's going to be open. But by the time that's open, he's already getting smacked. He's already getting smacked. This right here, you got to watch out for this. These 3 receivers, this is wide open. If that guy knows you're blitzing, if he throws that ball right here towards this guy, he can get that off. You got to watch out for those bunch sets in this defense. Random passes, random passes. Where you going? Where you going? Where are you going? Where are you going? Okay, we're gonna send that running back out. I'm ready for you, bro. I'm ready for you, bro. Simple, simple, simple. Halfback wheel or something like that. Come on, come on, come on, Deshaun. Running from me like you running from that case, bro. Where you going, bro? As long as you got them fast defensive ends, fast linebackers, you will be fine and you will smack them in their face. Oh my God. I don't think Deshaun is going to make it. It's your boy Wayne 6578. Yep, I'm out it. But I'll be. Let's see. We made you up, son. We made you up, son. We made you up, son. Back.